Hey everyone, welcome back to more Solium Infernum. I'm Disturbing Puppet. We're here playing as Belial, the Duke of Hell, currently at the moment. So, yeah, things are going okay. We've got 36 prestige, which is not a lot. Let's take a look at where everyone else is at. Murmur's running up to 76. We currently have a bunch of things going on. I did just reject a demand from Mammon. We resolved the conflict with Andromalis. These guys have an armistice, which I'm not a fan of. Murmur is doing quite well and causing me a lot of problems. So I think Murmur we might have to do something about, but I'm not in a position to do it at the moment. I'm supposed to be trying to grab a territory from him at the moment, but I really can't. I don't have much time left to do it. The territory I need to take is way down over here, and he's got an army in my way that I can't really fight that effectively. So, my options are use resources I don't have to make these guys move. So that's something I can do as part of a spell. So I could do a Forged Orders, but I don't have the resources for it. I'm running out of time anyway. It would take me multiple turns to take the territory, even if I went down there and got it. So, unfortunately, can't really do that. So what other options do I have? Well, I actually have something interesting we picked up because I was the regent, which is the paperwork restructure. So a clerical error cancels all active vendettas, demands, and insults, prestige wages are returned, and cooldowns are reset. I'm going to go ahead and play this, because that's going to stop my current issue with Murmur from being a thing. It's just going to end. So I won't have to try to grab this. I'm not going to lose any prestige for not getting it, that kind of thing. If I still have the resources, I would like to get these guys, because they have a really powerful ability when they attack. They have to kind of suffer some ranged attacks first, but these guys are really strong. So I'm going to try to get these guys as well. So they'll be my next legion, if we win the bid. And then even though it's not too efficient, we could grab resources. Yeah, we should go ahead. I think doing this first makes sense because it's going to stop other things from happening, potentially. So yeah, let's gather resources second, and then we'll bid on the Abyssal Cavalry next, because the earlier in the phase that we do our collect resources, the better resources we get. And I'm still trying to get enough resources, now that we can collect resources, to upgrade my Deceit to rank 4, and that's really a high priority because it'll give me even more orders, so we can do a lot more stuff. Yeah, nothing too crazy else going on. I haven't even really looked at the manuscripts or anything. It's just been such a giant mess. Okay, so let's plan on doing that. Murmur keeps walking through lava, damaging their units. Andromalis obviously doesn't like the fact that I took the Wood of Suicides from them, but we're not at conflict, so you can't really do anything about it. So Mammon just got another legion. And I got my riders, nice. Take their damage. Okay, Murmur is now well in the lead. Health of Tribute. Outbreak of wickedness among mortals has brought a plentiful harvest, increasing the tribute quality of all archfiends by 2 for 3 turns. Excellent. And then we also have the paperwork restructure. So this is what I played. All active vendettas, demands, and insults are gone. Resources are returned. So diplomacy interrupted. Current diplomatic actions have been cancelled. We get our prestige back. We got the Abyssal Cavalry. Praetor Mulcible has forged new tribute tokens using their Accursed Genius ability. Oh nice, so we get some free resources from him because we've got him. My minions offered me some free resources just because they're afraid. Adversaries bicker, Mammon, and Murmur. So it's not really bickering. They're sort of looking at economic connections. Praetor Gussian has been purchased by somebody, and the Lethan Phalanx has been purchased by Mammon. Yeah, so apparently I still have to submit a champion, so we didn't cancel something. So the conflict with, I think it was Mammon, is what this is tied to. Let's get our tribute here. Again, the priority is going to be mainly darkness. If we have access to some, we get a variety here. We'll take that. And then, yeah, just give me blood. Okay. Let's see. Under the boundless auspices of the Infernal Conclave, the declaration compels Belial to submit a Praetor to personal combat against the champion of Mammon. They will duel to the death in the Grand Arena. It's a pretty high amount here. Furfur is only a rank 1. He only has Skull and Orb abilities. So what are my options? Mulciber's quite strong. Let me take a look. Mulciber has Orb and Snake abilities and isn't currently doing anything too crazy. Also pretty high rank. Boone has a variety, but he's kind of useful, as is Valak. So I'm tempted to... Let's just use Mulciber, I think. Yeah, I think that's the safest option. So Mulciber. Next turn we'll have to decide what action specifically I want to do. Got multiple Orb abilities, which are better than Snake abilities. You have one Skull ability. I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. Maybe Demonic Trance would be a good one. But yeah, we'll go ahead and set up that conflict to resolve that. Okay. So I need resources. That's a pretty major issue. The Legion here just disappeared, which is kind of odd. If I wanted to go grab something, 1, 8, 12. That's quite strong. This one, 8, 2, 13. Yeah, these are really strong locations. That's why no one's really gone for them. Even if I had both of my legions try to do something and move out there, it just wouldn't be that effective. I do have decent health. I don't have a leader for this one, but we could give them something. So I think what I'm just going to do here, I'm going to go resources, resources. And then I'm going to go ahead and give these guys the Lash for some extra Infernal, so they're massively strong when it comes to Infernal. And then if we can give them a Praetor that gives them some ranged, that would kind of help a bit, I think. Since we've got them as well, first capture the beast, then diminish its natural orderliness via applied misery. Once it understands hopelessness, cover with saddle and barding, so that its knees do buckle. Chastise harshly to encourage the beast to lash out with malice at your foes. When it does, liberally feed blood. In this way, you will have your Hellmount. Alright, that sounds awesome. Well, that's our orders. We've got the other guys just kind of hanging out down here in case the Chosen of Andromalis want to mess with us. These guys are pretty strong, but they don't have a lot of health. And I can kill them with my ranged abilities before they can really do much of anything. So I'm still at a better position if we end up fighting. And I've got the health to kind of tank. The Wood of Suicides itself is quite weak, but it will heal over time. So I'm not too concerned at the moment. Mouth of Abaddon is potentially something I could grab if we want to walk. I'm not sure we can actually... I don't think we can move through enemy territory. Yeah, I think that's good for our actions here. Need tons of resources. I want to get my deceit rank up. So they're moving in on the Theater of Sloth again. I'm now suddenly Conclave favorite. Andromelus lost a bunch. Maybe? No, Murmur lost a bunch. Oh, Murmur ranked up. That's why. So now is the same rank as me and Andromelus. Alright, let's see. Adversaries bicker. What's going on? Murmur is now bound by the chains of avarice. Okay. Murmur's power grows, so just ranked up. Wealth of tribute continues. That's better resources. We are the new favorite in the Conclave. That's fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and deal with this first. It's kind of easy. First things first, we want, I think, darkness. And what else do I need to level up my deceit? Darkness and spirits, ghosts, whatever, souls. Yeah, mainly lots and lots of darkness. So we'll prioritize anything with darkness, even if it's kind of weird. And we'll take some souls there. Darkness, excellent. Still not enough. Take that one, I guess. Alright, demand received from Andromelus? Absolutely not. Then we have our Praetor duel. So select your dueling move, and because we're deceitful, we can actually bribe the officials. I think, like I said, the demonic trance is the best thing to do. If he plays any of these abilities, it'll sort of counteract that and do better. So that's what I'm a little concerned about. But I'm not sure the timing of stuff, like how that works exactly. Damage is determined by level plus the technique's strength. Praetor does the most damage wins. If a technique counters another, it cancels everything on the counter-dueling technique card, including damage and all listed special effects. Okay, so it's not necessarily the way I thought. If you outbribe your opponent, you'll gain a damage bonus equal to your charisma. Okay, so if I play this, and he plays an orb ability, it doesn't do the 3 damage, but also doesn't cancel the move. If he then plays a skull... Yeah, unfortunately, my orb is pretty weak. I'm tempted to try for the trance, but I feel like he's probably going to go for the strongest thing, which is the Infernal Blast. And unfortunately, I don't have a counter to that. So I think I'm going to have to go with the Infernal Blast. It just feels like the obvious thing to do would be to go for the highest value. Yeah, it's not a great matchup, for sure. Confirm that. I will add a little bit of a bribe. We don't want to give you any darkness, that's for sure. But we could maybe give you, like, a soul and some flame or something. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, probably he's gonna die. I'm just kind of assuming he's gonna die. So, what are we gonna do? Well, with the Lash, we're now 038, and if we're attacking, it's what, 0312? Yeah. So we have Andrew Malice challenging me at the moment. I feel like maybe we send the Vorpal Blades down to help. I think what he's probably going to do is he's going to declare that he wants the Wood of Suicides and is going to immediately attack it. And he can take it in one turn because it's weak at the moment. And unfortunately, I can't attack him because the Vendetta hasn't started yet. So it does give whoever declares first a bit of an advantage. So I really hate losing the Wood of Suicides because it took me so long to take it. We could make a push, though, if we wanted to, into my territory here to really threaten the Unholy Fountain. But I think resources is what we need.
Of Soraya.
So I'm going to do that. Then we'll have you guys just kind of move up. Oh, we've got 3 movement. Nice. Yeah, let's get you out front. We'll just do that. Yeah, the turns are kind of flying by at this point. There's kind of limited things that I can do. Okay, I'm now Regent, which means I will go first, which is pretty helpful, actually, if we do have a conflict start. Demand rejected. So they haven't declared a vendetta yet, which means I can't do anything to him yet. So that's actually really bad timing for me. If he had declared a vendetta like he wanted this, I could just come down and crush his army before he could do anything. But there's no vendetta yet, so I can't come down and march into this territory and trash these guys. Disappointing! Alright, since I'm the Regent, what do we got? Sinful Windfall. You've been rewarded simply for being you and receive an amount of high-value tribute. Well, that's pretty nice. I will probably do that. Let's grab my resources again. I need to focus on getting darkness. There's mixed. There's darkness. Then what do we want? I mean, that's 4, and that's 3, so let's do that. Again, I still need darkness, so we'll grab anything with darkness in it. Give me the flame, I guess. It's a proclamation. Conclave has deemed a forced resettlement of a volatile Abyss Strider population across Hell. The successful candidate will have an infestation of Abyss Striders spawned within their territory. That's actually pretty good if you can get it at this point, because it would be nice to kill them off. They are fairly strong in close combat, though. I don't really have armies that are designed to fight in close combat. The Vorpal Blades are okay at it. The Abyss Cavalry, not so great. They're pretty good, so like if they might just one-shot you and kill you with the Striders coming at you. So that's a bit of an issue. But the Vorpal Blades could do an okay job, but they're going to take a lot of damage in the process. It depends on what the stats are exactly. So Wealth of Tribute is continuing, so we have that going. Praetor's Clash. Oh, I won! Holy crap! Bolsover used Infernal Blast to earn glory and 6 prestige for Belial in the arena. The champion now has 1 victory in the arena. I don't know how we did that. I don't think we can see anything. Yeah, there's nothing I can like see to like what did he play. But yeah, might have worked out because I bribed the official too. Not sure. Okay, well that worked out way better than I expected. So what I will do at the moment, can I move these guys even if we don't have anything going on? So there's no problem yet, so I can take my time. We can get resources. I just want to see if I can do it. If I forge orders... Yes, I can target these guys, looks like. And I'm going to march them down into some lava. So that way they're not on the border and can't immediately attack the Wood of Suicides. It also does some damage to them. That's the power of deceit. Now I don't have enough to rank up deceit, of course. But I do have the Sinful Windfall, which I can play, so that's what I will do. I am paying a little bit extra, but we can get some good stuff, get some good resources coming in, and maybe we can get that next turn. Yeah, that'll work for me. Currently at 64, I don't know how I got all the way up to 64. I did just get some from fighting, I guess, yeah, quite a bit, probably 17, 18, from fighting in the Praetor duel and winning. Forged orders. Succeeds. Excellent. Go away. It's a pretty strong ability, actually. Nope, these guys are going to kill themselves. Excellent. Good job. I don't know what the AI is doing there, but wandering back and forth and stopping on the lava. Well, you do. I think your turn ends as soon as you enter the lava, so you just take the damage. You just have to deal with it. Suck it up. Yeah, I think Murmur is probably my biggest problem here. Just got a demand for Murmur. Sinful Windfall. Belial's been rewarded for their sins with a bountiful offering. Very nice. That's a lot of resources. What is this? Submit a champion to the Conclave. Let's look at this. Adversaries bicker. Mammon and Andromalis doing something. Okay, so Andromalis, instead of wanting to fight me, is going to want to do a duel. Okay. Got a demand from Murmur. As always, we say no. Go to hell. Resource-wise, I still want to grab some darkness. So let's prioritize that. Then what? Wood, fire, sure. Wealth of Tributes ended, so no more of that. So yeah, Andromalis wants me to fight Gussian. So Gussian has a variety of things. He does have an orb ability, but he's got 2 skull abilities as well. So I probably, yeah, we'll go ahead and have the same. We'll have Mulciber go for it. Gussian's pretty strong, though. So nothing too nuts. I could keep messing with his guys. I could actually quite cheaply tell them not to move. I mean, that's kind of mean, but I feel like he's probably going to move these guys pretty quickly. So if he wants to, he can move him as his first action, but he might wait. So if I, as my first action, tell these guys to just stay put, and I do that a couple turns in a row, they die. I don't know. So in this case, it's just strategic confusion. It only cost me 1. I think for 1, it's worth it. Okay, it's going to cost me 2. Let's do that. Can I do this without having to do anything crazy? Yes, we can. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. We'll try to rank up Deceit. So ranking up Deceit gives me the ability to steal artifacts, gets a better Loot the Vault so I get more resources, unlock access to grand deceit schemes so we can maybe get schemes that do more, and gives me an extra order. So once we have this, I think we probably want to pick up another scheme. I've only done 1 in this entire game, which is not very much. And then, even though it's not super efficient, I'm going to collect resources. It's just because things will do... Everyone's going to do their first action, then everyone's going to do their second action in order. So that's why I'm doing this particular way. So yeah, we'll just kind of quickly go through. It'd be really nice if I can have these guys just kind of stay put and burn on the lava. That would be awesome. Ah, they moved. That's too bad. Yeah, worked on them, but they had already moved. That's fine. It was worth a shot. I don't like how he's moving in on my place of power here, though. Stillness and silence. The streams, the statues, the very stones of hell shift and whisper, but they are infinitely more disturbing when they fall silent. For 5 turns, places of power and strongholds generate no prestige. Okay, that'll slow things down a little bit, but artifacts do. I should actually check and see if there's any good artifacts to steal from anybody, or to maybe take from the bazaar. Hey, look at that! 4 orders! I've never had that many orders before. So let's go tribute first. Again, darkness is really, really low, so guess we'll take that. We'll grab those. Okay, so my power upgraded. Very nice. We can steal artifacts, so that's something I want to kind of look at. I don't know if I can actually see what artifacts people have. Andrew Malice. And again, I could get prestige by keeping an ability up. I can only do 1 spell a turn, though. I can't keep multiple things going. It would be nice if I could have, like, where is it? Elocution up at all times, because this gives me prestige whenever anyone does anything to each other and kind of leaves me alone. We now have the improved Loot the Vaults. Still only costs 4, but now I get 3 to 5 rather than 4, I think. So maybe it was 2. I think it cost me 4 and got me 3 or 4. Maybe it was 3 to 4 before. Now it's 3 to 5. Pilfer Artifact. Yeah, can I see what artifacts everybody has? Question mark owned. Well, I know you have this somewhere. Scrolls of the Nephilim. Have it in your stronghold. So maybe if it's in your stronghold, like, selected, it's kind of like when you have a Praetor in a unit, it's obvious to everybody. So that's interesting. Artifacts, don't know. About Murmur. Don't know of anything. But yeah, we could steal that one from Mammon, potentially. rejected. So Murmur might make some kind of a claim against me. Thing in the bazaar. A couple praetors picked up. Okay, well, we've got to pick stuff for the duel. So I feel like you're liable to do a skull thing here because it does the most damage. Which means I should do my demonic trance. I think that's the best choice. And then I am going to bribe the ref a little bit. Do I have anything that's just small amounts? Yeah, we've got one for just a couple here. Even though it is darkness, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just throw a little bit of a bribe on in there. Okay. So I have the ability to do a lot of stuff now. Like, it may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot. 380. Okay, so we can hold out a little bit against him if he decides to attack me. What I would like to do... Let me look first, because we're not getting a lot of prestige at the moment. Hey, 10,000 Screaming Bastards. That's kind of funny. Accursed Company, they're pretty good. 565 is pretty darn decent. These guys are fast, but not super healthy. Eventually we could get another Praetor. I don't have a spot for one at the moment. Artifacts-wise... Okay, this does give me prestige, but it is quite expensive. Not something I can pick up at the moment. For manuscripts, anything interesting? Movement, Infernal... You need multiple to do some of these abilities, so yeah, there's nothing that great. So I think what I am going to do... I do want to steal the artifact from Mammon, just because I can. So yeah, it must be... It's here visible so everyone can see it, because that's prestige. And I want more prestige coming in for me, of course. So let's grab resources. Start moving in towards maybe the Unholy Fountain or something if we wanted to. Push these guys forward. No, I'm just going to go crazy with resources. And then... I'm going to pilfer an artifact. It's the only one I know of. So yep, that's the target. I don't know what his resistance is, but I've got 7 strength. The heck? I'm paying 10 extra blood here because I don't have a better way to do this? That's wasting a variety of stuff. Because I don't really have... I'm going to have to waste something. Yeah, that sucks. That's acceptable, I guess, compared to everything else. Yeah, I mean, that's worth getting an artifact for free, I think. If we can get it. I guess I also could have masked who was doing it, but I'm just going to immediately equip it, so it kind of seems like a waste to do that. Let's see if it works. Yeah, that artifact is mine. Armor's picking up additional legions. Okay. Might have lost some, so maybe my guy lost the duel there. Praetor's Clash. Yep, my guy got killed. Crippling Strike to earn glory, 14 prestige for Andrew Malice. Mulciber was executed. Yeah, sometimes I can see the results so we can see what we did. Huh? So, this was cancelled because of my ability, but he still did 10 damage and I only did 6? I don't know how that's decided. How much damage he did, unfortunately. So I think this... But I got the Arbiter's Favor, so maybe combined with 6, but I don't know how he has 10 by himself there, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this works. I feel like it's a bit confusing. And then we have to do that again! Alright, well, we have some other things we can do first. Tribute. So again, darkness is probably my priority. After darkness, I guess blood, which we don't have. Just take the better ones there. Prioritize darkness. Not much here. Just kind of mix it up a little bit, get a variety. I don't know why you can't vote for yourself in these. So I have a lot of voting power, but yeah, it's odd that you can't vote for yourself in these. So Abyss Striders, it's going to kind of help most people, I think. But Andrew Malice has very few units and is close to me, so maybe I can do something about that. So we'll select. And now you're going to put somebody up against Zafan, who looks pretty strong. Yeah, he's a level 4. Well, that sucks. Zafan looks pretty creepy. I only really have a couple choices. Valak is good, but I don't want to lose him. So we're going to throw Boone out there, and if he dies, so be it. I should probably take a look and see if I can get a good Praetor, just for dealing with duels and stuff, like somebody as high rank as I can get. So nothing crazy is really going on. It's just another duel, which seems like it's... The AI is really, really hardcore on doing lots of dueling. So I do need to equip the artifact, which I'll do. We'll grab resources.
Of Zariah.
I'll equip the Scrolls of the Nephilim. Which again give me prestige and some destruction magic. Okay. Then let's take a look at the bazaar. Well, let me look at my powers first. If I want to get more spots, I think I have to go... Is it Conjurer? No, I've got to go up Prophecy. So at level 2 Prophecy, I can have 2 spells active at once. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We could try to go up Charisma to get to 4, and that would give me another order as well. does give me access to more items in the bazaar. It's not that expensive to go to 3, but I don't really get much at 3. 4 is what I would want. We have enough, we could probably do both back to back. Acheron's Butchers. Not bad. Praetor-wise, highest rank is Nafula. Block stratagems. That's pretty good. I've had Hagenti before. He's pretty good overall, too. She's higher rank, but I don't feel like she's that much stronger. I mean, she does have a 4 here. Sinew Slice, Feral Lunge. Yeah, I don't feel like she's that much better, but I'm not really sure how the dueling works exactly. So I feel like the higher the rank, the better you are. Malkota is actually generally quite good for an army. +3 Infernal, +2 ranged. That's really good. Is it worth it to take Nafula? I don't feel like she's that much stronger than Hagenti. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like she's that much stronger. I think you're paying a lot for the block stratagems. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bid on Hagenti. Let's take a look. Anything? Get prestige from the Lemegeton seal? Lemegeton? Sounds like a really odd clothing line or something. I've filled all my spots here, though. Yeah, we're going to have that full Belial Stronghold. I could put them in another place, but that's just asking for trouble. These guys need to level up before I can really do much with them. I'm not even sure I can get another Legion if I wanted one. Yeah, I mean, it's tempting to grab this, but I might be better off doing something else. Actually, how are we doing? Yeah, I'm in pretty good spot for prestige. I don't think I'm going to rank up, so I don't really have any big expenses coming up. I could work on this charisma. So if I get this up to 4, places of power you control temporarily generate additional prestige. That's pretty good. Flesh obeys, manuscripts. Lets them learn techniques, not a big deal. Unlock access to grand charisma schemes, order slots, +1. Yeah, maybe I just grab a scheme, which is not something I've done in a while. Yeah, let's see if we can do that, and then maybe try to accomplish it before we get to the end. Something like that, I think. Alright, let's move on. Oh, Abyss Striders just appeared in my territory, it looked like. That's fine, I can kill them and get some prestige, so that's alright. Still at 69, so nothing changed. Alright. Chains of Avarice isn't that bad. He gets whatever I don't pick, basically, is what the way this works. It's a temporary thing. Yeah, that's fine. Votes counted, Abyssal Infestation, I win, apparently. So everyone decides I need an infestation of Abyssal Striders. That's fine. I'm the Regent, so I get Etheric Clot. All ongoing rituals are stopped. Oh, stopped up in the stale air and cancelled. Archfiends cannot perform new ones for 3 to 6 turns. I don't really like that because I'm often going to be doing that. Stillness and silence is ongoing, so we're still not getting a lot of prestige. I should be getting prestige for my artifacts, but I'm not sure I am, actually, because I didn't gain any. Yeah, maybe because it's in a place of power, we don't get it, even though it's an artifact. I thought it would be separate, but maybe it's boosting the location. So that makes sense, I guess. You were outbid for Hagenti. It's been sold to an unknown archfiend. Malkota's been purchased as well. Well, that's too bad. Alright, let me grab my tribute here first. Again, darkness is kind of the priority, but I don't have any. So... that sucks. Just take a variety of stuff. When it comes to schemes, what do we have? Defeat a legion in the same turn you used Infernal Affliction on it. I don't think I even have Infernal Affliction. Capture the Unholy Fountain. I don't know where that is. Where is the Unholy Fountain? Oh, it's actually one of the ones I might try to go for at some point. Yeah, alright. And I will make that a secret. Alright. Praetor Duel's gonna start. This is generally bad. Probably you're gonna do an orb move, which means I should use a skull move. So we have either just damage, counts double against orb techniques. Yeah, let's do Bleeding Wound. And then we'll also throw a little bribe in there, why not? Do I have anything for like small value? Yeah, got that. Yeah, we'll just do that. I think you have to be a certain amount of deceit to even do this. Yeah, we'll just throw a little bit of a bribe out there, not a big deal. Okay. So the Abyss Strider, not very strong. Yeah, they do melee first, most of them. So they're only 6. So you guys would take 3, then absolutely kill 1. You would take 1 and then kill 1. So yeah, we can go around killing a bunch of Abyss Striders and gaining some points for it. Although they will kind of wander around. They won't stay in my territory. They're just going to start in my territory. Yeah, that's something we could do. I still need another Praetor. Morax only really has 1 ability they can use. It's particularly effective. Thaumas is okay. What's Dark Marshal? Additional 3 tribute to offerings if attached to a place of power. That's not bad. For what's here, the Fula is a little better, but she's also a lot more expensive. Well, I mean, it's the same, 20. Probably at rank 4, they all cost 20. But she's got a 4 at a snake ability, 3 in a snake ability. Well, I guess, yeah, I'd rather have a 4 in this and then a 3 in something else, not the same. You only have a 4 orb. Yeah, maybe we'll grab her. Alright. Priority-wise, you're on a tile that makes you immune to ranged. But I don't really have to worry about that because I don't have any ranged up here. So first things first, we are going to think about Etheric Clot for a second. Yeah, it's fine. We need the Unholy Fountain, so I need to make a threat or something, or make a demand of Murmur. But we're currently fighting a Praetor duel, so I can't do anything until that's resolved, and then a couple turns go by. That really sucks. So I have a bit of time I can't really do much with. So grab tribute. Then you guys just want to stop my turn there, but apparently we have to move all three. Fine, whatever. I feel like there's a way to only move, like move less, but I don't know for sure. These others are a little too far away for me to do anything. I'll have the Vorpal Blades maybe start heading down. Although, if they lose their Praetor, they're going to get a lot weaker. So we'll do a little movement. Any interesting artifacts? Arcane Shield. So you never take Arcane. Oh no, ranged. No range damage taken. Interesting. I feel like ranged and Arcane are different though, aren't they? I guess it's shield up Arcane ability, stopping ranged attacks. Yeah, I think we want to get somebody for dueling. And I feel like you're a one-trick pony. So we'll try to take Nafula. Have exactly what I need. Hopefully no one else is going to mess with me. That'll have to do for now. But yeah, if we can kill some of these Abyss Striders, we can gain a little bit of prestige. I don't know how much. I think it depends. That's level 1. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, let's go for it. Go charge in on the Abyss Strider here. Melee's gonna smack me first. So I take a little bit, and then I'm gonna absolutely destroy it. And we're all happy and shake our banners around or something afterwards. Sure. Oh, he's trying to steal my artifact. Someone's trying to steal the artifact I have on that Legion. That's not nice. Have to see who was doing that. Probably Murmur. Did I just lose some? Probably I lost the duel, most likely. Extort received from Andromalis. That's not nice. Okay, so we still have this going on. Chains of Avarice is going. Pilfer Artifact. Unable to determine who did it. It's got to be Murmur. We got the auction. Our scheme is active. They continue to bicker, so it would be nice to have like my elocution up. Alright, my cavalry actually got promoted. Nice. So what would we like? I think we just go with a bunch of melee. Yeah, let's do that. Get my tribute here real quick. Again, we'll prioritize darkness, I suppose. It's pretty low. Do that. Extortion received. In accordance with the hellish laws of Archfiend Dictate, I hereby demand that you hand over an artifact. Nope. Not gonna do it. It's probably just gonna keep challenging me to do goofy crap. But I do have another Praetor, but I'm gonna kind of keep them... I mean, I can assign them to a Legion and still use them to resolve challenges. It's just unfortunate that it takes up space. Like, we could throw her into these guys. Alright, let's look. I'm pretty sure we lost. Yep. Zaphan used Brain of Brimstone to earn glory and 17 prestige for Murmur in the arena. Five to 3. I mean, it was close-ish, I suppose. Yeah, so we canceled out his card, but still, he's doing more damage. It's gotta be, like, rank or something. So I did 3. Is that like, I'm rank 1, plus the card does 1, plus my Arbiter Favor is 1? Like, is that what happened? Base level 1, Bleeding Wound plus 2. Okay. So yeah, it is your rank does matter for the damage. So you do just kind of base. So his 5 is 4, Arbiter's Favor 1. So he actually won the Arbiter's Favor. Huh. I thought I had won. But yeah, maybe when I saw this, I just assumed, oh, I won. But I guess maybe it's like over here if I won rather than over here. It's just a little confusing. But we can actually get a bit of a more detail. Yeah, unfortunate. But even if I had gotten, well, if it had been a swing of the Arbiter's Favor to me, so -1 here, +1 here, it would have been a tie. So, interesting. Okay. So what am I going to do? Well, I am kind of last to act. Nothing crazy is going on. I can't make a demand on Murmur yet, because I still have this up. So I have a couple turns I can't really do anything. Do I know if anyone else has an artifact? Don't know. Probably the same. I don't think anybody else has anything that I'm aware of. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really need to take this place of power from Murmur. That'll help me a lot, prestige-wise. As it is... Vorpal Blades could use some help. But I also have room up here for Praetor. I think I want to get away and start healing up because it's possible that someone could use a spell to try to wipe out my injured units. So I'm going to have you... Since we have to be goofy about movement, we'll just go there and hang out so we can start healing. So down here, you're 060. So I take a little bit of damage and I can kill you. I feel like if I'm going to put a Praetor in any unit, it makes more sense to put them in these guys, but I'd like them to heal up first. Is there anything better? Praetor-wise and artifact-wise. I think Barbados got killed earlier, and is now back. I think it just cycles through. If somebody dies, they'll just eventually come back. I mean, you can't kill somebody forever. because they'll just reconstruct. You know, we're in hell. Where else are you gonna go? Morax. Morax would be really good with the Abyss Striders, or not the Abyss Striders, but my cavalry guys, because they do so much Infernal. Like that would be insanely strong. And I do have enough resources to make that happen. Like that would be insanely powerful. It looks like I would have to consolidate some of my resources to do it, though. That's what this icon means. And that's an action in and of itself, just to do that, which kind of sucks. So maybe I can get some better resources. What I'll do is we'll go ahead and assign Nafala here. And Nafala, what is your ability stat-wise? +3 in melee. Okay, yeah, that'll help quite a bit. Then I'm going to have you guys... Not that one. You guys... go kill one of these Abyss Striders, although he is getting an assist, so that might be a little tougher. Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually got prestige from killing that last time. Anything else going on? Stillness and Silence is still active, so I'm not getting much in the way of prestige. Alright, yeah, we'll just live with that. Yeah, when I had a previous game, I kept having my guys getting blasted constantly by spells, destroying them when they were at low health. It was just this constant barrage every single turn of taking at least one spell, 5 damage every single turn. It was really, really frustrating to keep guys alive, because a lot of the legions don't have really high strength. Like, health, I mean. Okay, got our Praetor. On the move. So you have a little bit of an assist from your friend. So up to 9. So I will take a good chunk of damage, but then I'll kill you. So even with the assist, you still go down. If I can rank up, that would be awesome as well. Okay, something jumped a bunch. Okay, Vorpal Blades... Vorpal Blades did get promoted. So let's promote them. So what do we want? Occasionally you do get health, which is nice. Ranged Infernal, bunch of Infernal, Melee Infernal. Let's go just Melee Infernal and keep that just generally good. I think makes sense. So Stillness and Silence is still going. So I shouldn't have been getting any prestige from anything, but I did increase my prestige. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm in the lead now. While we're here, can I do anything? Oh, I can. So that's a priority. I need to do that because then I can go to war with Murmur. I am a little weak at the moment. Both my legions here got kind of trashed, but yeah, we can definitely do something about that. Take a look at my tribute here real quick. Can grab a lot. Again, now Darkness and Blood are kind of the priority. It's not a lot of darkness. Not a huge amount of blood either. Just take all the combined ones, sure. So I rejected Andromalis. You've refused to concede to Andromalis' attempted extortion. They've lost their prestige wager and now have grounds to claim a vendetta against you. They continue bickering. I'm just not getting advantage of it. Murmur gave in to Andromalis. Alright. Yeah, so I did get pretty beat up, which is of concern. You don't have a legion near the Wood of Suicides, so that's good. So Andromalis probably not going to make a play there. Now 7/7. So I can easily kill an Abyss Strider if I want to. That's just free prestige. I'd like these guys to heal up before I send them anywhere. It's still a couple turns. But let's go resources. I am going to make a demand. Praetor or artifact. I don't know what you even have, so I could demand a Praetor. That's interesting. I just want resources. Actually, I don't really want anything else. Do I just demand tribute? I'm actually tempted to demand a Praetor. Because he keeps trying to do these duels and stuff with me. Yeah, just to do something different. I'm going to demand a Praetor. Give me one of your leaders. Or you can suck it. And then if he doesn't, we'll make a play for the Unholy Fountain, which I kind of need to do anyway. Then you guys... We're going to kill you. Come on back out of my territory. Where are Murmur's legions? They're pretty far away. Nothing too crazy there. Oh, I can get to sea level 5. What do I get up there? Bribe Praetor. Target Praetor receives a more attractive offer, abandons its owner, and moves to your vault. Oh, that's pretty strong. Border Bureaucracy. Misplaced stamp reassigns a target border canton to an archfiend of your choice. You can kind of steal stuff. Unlock Ritual Framing. Allows opponents to be framed for a masked ritual. I can't do this without doing a combine order first. But that's tempting, actually. This is tempting only because I get more items in the bazaar that I could potentially look at. Yeah. Convert Legion. Ooh. Very, very nice. I could just do a spell as well, though. So we could potentially just loot Vault. I've got Enfeeble now. I didn't even notice. Reducing one of their attributes by 2 to 4. Yeah, let's go ahead and pilfer Murmur. Very nice. We'll steal some of your stuff. Alright, let's go. See how this progresses, and then we'll probably end this session. Say, I don't think he can reach the Abyss Strider there. Nope. Alright. I don't think he can either. I think they're kind of moving in to maybe get some free prestige by killing the Abyss Strider. Nope, he's mine. And wave and grab a little bit of territory. Nice. Successful ritual, nice to see. And Malice is recruiting. It's potentially dangerous. Okay, up to 74. I don't know what's going on. Did you? No, you're still the same rank. I feel like he's lost a bunch of prestige. Conclave vaguely remembers a time long ago when great armies clashed and soldiers died in their thousands. While their reminiscing lasts, they will reward feats of Legion combat with threefold prestige for 3 turns. Well, that would have been nice before I killed all the Abyss Striders. So it looks like I have to submit a champion to the Conclave. What is this for? My conflict with Malice. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute here. Give me my prestige first. Darkness and Blood, both a bit low. Do that. We'll do this, I guess. Stillness and Silence is over. So we're now getting prestige from our strongholds, artifacts, and stuff. Very nice. Extortion. He'll respond next turn. He might just give me some money. I don't think that's very likely. Loot the vaults. So we did get 3 tokens, but we got 2 good tokens and 1 crummy token. People continue to bicker. Oh no, Andromalis is taking gifts to Mammon. Yeah, I mean, they're not doing that great. So I feel like they're kind of allying. Sure. Acheron's Butchers is picked up by Andromalis. Thamuz has been purchased by somebody. Well, submit a champion. It's why I bought you, but I'm a little concerned about having you go in and do this, but that's what we're going to do. Actually, I've got 1 skull, 2 snakes. Yeah, I mean, that's an okay matchup, I think. I think that'll work out. Yeah, just curious to see what we have here. The Defilers, pretty creepy looking. Oh, I didn't even look at the info on Nafula. Nafula harbors resentment of a spurious nature regarding her recent demotion. It's been explained ad nauseum that research in the philosophical arts concerning the nature of predestiny and the symbiotic relationship between good and evil are not productive given our present plight, and yet she persists. Okay. So she's sort of trying to justify her existence as a demon, I guess. Yeah, so the Defilers aren't bad, that's for sure. Adamant Flame. Ignores combat penalties applied by Ruin Cantons. Can teleport instead of marching. Interesting. Praetors. Morax is still there. Morax would be really, really good. I would like to have Morax and attached to my cavalry guys. I think that would be a really, really good combination. Unfortunately, we're still a little hurt. but I have a little bit of time, kind of waiting for him to respond, and then we can try to go for the Unholy Fountain. So I'd like to pick her up. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I just need to remember that I probably want to pick up Morax here. Any artifacts? It's the same stuff. Yeah, that'll do it for today. We are doing fairly well now. 74 prestige. We are currently at turn 44. Once we get to 50, it starts like signaling, hey, endgame's coming. You should get your crap together and prepare for the end. And then there's a few turns it kind of will go through with some different events. There's a little bit of time to kind of mess with each other, and then that's about it. But yeah, that'll do it for today. This has been more Solium Infernum. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.